Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I know that most likely you are gentlemen according to Google Analytics. Anyway, it's time for the first quarterfinal match of this 2020 Nations Cup season. It's Nations Cup number 23 and it's USA versus Poland, and they have just readied up. I have a little bit of an extra for you guys. That also means that, well, thankfully I'm not doing the GTV. That is Maku, who just, as you can see, said it's starting. If somebody knows the command to disable that text, that would be great. But as you know, I vastly prefer interacting with you guys live. But in this case, since I have delayed the stream, that is not possible. RJ here, getting 2 kills. RJ, also known as Tarquin, apparently. Anyway, the reason why we are on a delayed stream is because I am also in the TeamSpeak of both of these teams, so we can listen live on their tactical decisions. Nice nade from Nizhvidic, but unfortunately, Ryan's nade was just placed that a little bit better. So we see Splat also playing for Poland here. That, well, according to some analysts, might be the difference between a loss versus USA or a win. BRTK already informed me that Splat will not be playing on Austria. Austria is the map of USA, but we will be having 2 Team Survivor matches. On USA we find Azo at the moment in the sub bench, as well as Bokiam for Poland. And some very, very well-known names on both sides. We're all square right now. 1.5 minutes played. And by the way, cheers everybody. I'm slightly drunk already. Incoming Polish push here. Tarkin can't focus on one, but Mustang will get the first Polish player down. But if they can follow up here. Bad since 0-1. Bzegs gets 1. Gets a second as well. Very nicely done there. So not living up to the name. Bad since 2001. Miss every shot to a clutch classic. Well, very good job in fact. The next round we will be listening in live on the USA team. Of course, the drawback is with Polish. I don't know how good your Polish is, but it's probably just as bad as mine. But we will be listening now and then. And Shulic here manages to get away. Only Kaitek down. In fact, all of a sudden, all of the rest of the Polish go down. Shulic managing to med up Ibot. They both don't have a med kit. It's 2 against 2, and there we go. On the USA side, we do find a med kit. Moscow Jones here brought back to 90%. Good push here from the Polish. Moscow down to 40%. Ibot should be around 50 still. But, well, apparently it was slightly less. So let's listen in to the USA team.
Okay.
Very quiet here.
Close wall. He's gonna jump. Rocket spot maybe, if you have a nade. He's low statue.
We
Low
push.
wall push.
Let's push tunnel. Let's go tunnel. Let's go. One's mid. One's mid.
Help statue.
Need a med tunnel.
Nice.
Just watching mid.
So, a very calm and collected Team USA, which is to be expected when you're leading 4-1. But nice to hear that their communications are, well, not hectic at all. So just over 15 minutes left on the clock here, and America starting to get a handle on Austria. Hey, wait a second. They said that Splat wasn't... Oh no, Splat isn't going to play on team. Sorry about that. Austria, the choice of Team USA, so you would expect them to win. Village and Ibot once more, last one standing. Nice take out there. So let's listen into the Polish team this time around.
Idźcie do prawej strony i przygotujcie się na rush. Ja idę walla solo. Czekajcie, jeszcze nie.
Gra SR-ką czy?
Nie, gejówka.
Gotowi jesteście?
Tak, dawajcie, bo najpierw
Rush,
zmarnowali. Dawajcie, dawajcie. Na pełnej, na pełnej.
Leży.
SK, mid gap jest. Mid gap,
Prawo mi.
na respie był. Na respie ich.
Kurde. Chciałem się schować, nie wiem gdzie.
It's been some time since I listened in live on TeamSpeak, but it's it's funny to listen. At least the difference is quite significant, as you could hear. Ibot has just dropped out of their TeamSpeak as well, so I wonder if that's going to cause maybe a timeout. I have the feeling that I also heard some Kufa there, which is pretty much a stopboard for the Polish ever since I encountered the very first Polacks in Urban Terror. Unfortunate. Well done by Moscow though. So 6-2 the score. And indeed, exactly what I said. So, well, a little bit of... oh, okay, they're already ready. Well, might as well show this for another 5 seconds. Haven't shown it just yet. So, as you can see, no other matches have been played. The winner of this will face versus Belgium or Argentina, which will be played, if I'm not mistaken, upcoming Tuesday. For some reason it's Tuesday, I don't know why. Oh, great push here from BRTK. Moscow Jones still alive though. So 5 rounds the difference. I wonder if the Polish can remount an offense here. Oh, that's not something you see often. LR300 silenced. So here we go, Tarquin. He's moving in, misses the shot in fact, and Ibot will pick up the first American here in this 9th round. Nicely done BRTK, so just Moscow and Ryan remaining. And that, oh no, only a vest shot. So will this be the first flawless victory? It will. Nicely done. Oh, wait a second. It's GTV that's bugging up. No, it was a flawless victory. That was very, very slow. But 7-3 the score now. Mistakes from BOTK. Unfortunately, no Americans there to catch the nade. Kitek has to move in. Nicely done! Oh. Tarquin, well, he's missed 2 SR8 shots from our perspective just now. Tarquin, obviously, well, if you don't know Tarquin, then simply type in the name TARQUIN in YouTube, and you will find some of the most audacious SR8 shots on his frag movies. Kitek here can't get past the corner without dying. And of course the ping is also part of that. We are now in a Polish server. After this we will visit the American server. Unfortunately, Urban Terror is still not that popular that we have a server halfway on the Atlantic Ocean. That would be very epic. Sealand it's called, right? That fake nation state near Britain. So approaching the halfway point, and I have to say that I'm impressed how the Polish team started playing. Ever since that very hectic visit to their TeamSpeak, they have picked up steam, and Tarquin, well, completely oblivious to the push there by iBot. He's the only one that died, but he is the only one with 14 kills on his name. Very nice to see that. And, well, Splat not even the guy that's making the difference right now. Ooh, a push here through past the wall by the American side. Only BRTK died though. In comes Nijvidic to clear up shop. Nicely done. It's only Mustang remaining versus iBot, but iBot won't even interact with him. Splat will be there to clean it up. Okay, let's have a quick listen to the American side, because I can imagine that it's slightly different now. Still calm and collected. We are in.
They don't really peek tunnel. I think we can push it, like, really close.
Yeah, we could.
You guys want to push it this round? Let's go. Regroup. Let's go.
iBot is completely oblivious to this incoming push.
They push.
Oh my god, what a
behind.
clusterfuck.
There's that timing, though. Nice job.
Indeed, that timing was atrocious, to be honest, from both teams. But it's a USA win here. The difference back to 3. After the Polacks winning, I think 3 or 4 rounds on the trot there. No. Sorry, I'm exaggerating. But they did win quite a lot. Yes, indeed, Albert Strife. We do need an Atlantis server. And the Polish, again, playing better. Oh, well, actually, the rest of Team Poland is caught unawares here, and Mustang is low, but will be picked up. Nicely done. So, we've got a match on our hands, guys. I really thought that after 7 minutes or so, this was done and over with. Yeah, so you play your home map on the away server. That's the way it goes. It's called GTD no speech, right? No speech. There we go. Kitek gets some valuable information that may not going to trouble any American team player. Oh, a nice push here from USA. iBot needs to move in. if he wants to support. And there we go. Well, getting closer and closer to all square. Let's have a listen to the Polish if they are less
Skupiaj się na
stressed.
tym.
Nie, tylko się patrzy.
No,
Wiecie.
za walem jest.
Cofnij.
Będę.
Tu za ścianę.
Idę mi da
Za walem i mid.
Chodźcie tunel, ruszujemy tunel
Tak,
może.
dawajcie tan.
Dawać
Tak,
tunel,
tak, dawaj,
dawać
dawaj,
tunel.
dawaj.
Go, go,
Wie, wie,
Jest prawa, prawa.
Prawa jest.
Widział was. Do końca, do końca, do końca, nie
Do
do
końca.
I think that Końca or something like that means push in! We're being slaughtered here! And that is in fact exactly what happened. And I know, guys, it's not about you being able to understand the language. In fact, otherwise we would only be casting or joining the TeamSpeak of America and UK. But it's funny to see a completely different way of communicating. Oh, nice timing here from Kitek. Moves in and intercepts the attempt at an escape there. So again, 1 round the difference now with 6.5 minutes remaining. Nice nade! Oh, but... BRTK didn't manage to kill... Was it Ryan that was there? Who cares? As long as it's... well, he still didn't manage to get a kill though. The Polish pushes up to tunnel have not been too successful. Kitek is still 100% and he will try and enforce his will upon the remainder of Team USA. Not like that, he won't. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, sorry, the Urban Zone website is down for a second. Or actually for a second, already 30 minutes. We'll make sure that it's up, don't you worry. But yeah, please do sign up for the leagues. It's a great way to keep the game alive. And in fact, at the moment, it seems like the Polish need some resuscitation, speaking of staying alive, because they've lost 2 rounds on the trot here, especially with the clock ticking away in favor of USA. Yes, indeed, Davai, move in. Sorry, I'm just reading the delayed Twitch chat. 5 minutes remaining here, and it seems like this round will be going to the Polish unless Moscow and Ryan go big here. Well, actually already took down 2. Now it's just Moscow remaining. Nicely done, Nishvidic. So let's have another listen in here. I think this is going to be the last one. There we go. That's the first
Okay.
Tarquin.
They might rush.
Can we?
We can play a little bit safe.
Hit
Okay.
once and decking.
Yeah, play safe. I'm on our balk. I'm gonna just watch Z.
It's in decking, need back.
Still decking. You can snipe the crack Tark.
Someone watch
Try-
the wall.
Coming west channel.
I'm watching upper wall. Mid, heard mid. Left side mid.
Wall.
Mid, yeah.
Last 2 mid. One's low.
I need a med, I need a med.
They're low. They're low. We need to push mid.
Mid, one's low. Mid. Last 17%.
Nice.
They pushed 2 mid.
Alright, that was
Rick did
good.
that one round.
We should try to waste time if we get a pick like
Watch
that.
for tunnel. They
And that's exactly what they did do. They tried to waste time once Tarquin got that first SR8 kill in. I'm still surprised at how sloppy the defense is. You would expect one American player to cover mid the whole time. And again, this has been an open gap in their defense. This time around, it did cost them the round. So with 3.5 minutes remaining, we still have our match on our hands here. And of course, don't forget that this is only the first map. And a nice interaction here for iBot. Oh, tries to knife. Oh, that would have been epic if Tarquin got knifed there. The ultimate disrespect at the end of the game. Well, 3 minutes now and 1 round the difference again. I know we've seen this a lot. Oh, nice nade from Ryan, straight on somebody's head. He will try and get the kill. Pushes in. Tries to force it and it seems to be working. Just BRTK remaining and he will bite the bullet. So, the Polish have to go big here now. They have to get 2 rounds in. Well, I mean the map is fast enough, but the Americans are going to try and delay, as we heard. So the first interactions in favor of America, and as you can see, they're just going to fall back. I also like the overlapping defense that the Americans have frequently on their map. So one person falls back, the other one gets medicked, and another person is going to cover the gap that's being created. Now, 3 rounds in 2 minutes. It's a tall order. But we've seen the Polish come back many a time, and America is anticipating a push through tunnel. They will need to do something here. Bad here, gets the kill. And BRTK knows that he has to do something here. And it seems like Moscow and friends... Moscow is actually the last one standing. No! Moscow kills 3 in a row and secures the map. Great job. And holy shit, indeed. I'm sure that they will be very pleased with that. Maybe not. They're completely silent. What a great job there from Moscow. And they win their home map. Oh man. Okay. On a Saturday evening, we've got 89 viewers. Spread the words, guys, because I'd like to have, now that we're in the playoffs, I'd like to see those triple figures. And I know I should do a little bit better of a job here. But spread the word, keep Urban Terror, spread the good word, keep Urban Terror alive. 3 versus 2 at the moment. It's the Polish who want to at least win a couple of rounds here towards the end before moving over to Tujunga. Suicidal Kitek there. Well, a round's a round. That's really all that counts. Good push here from America, and they will win this round here. Oh, well, actually, all of a sudden, iBot and BRTK beast moding it, and Tarquin, yeah, short range SR-rating usually isn't a good idea. 17-14, what a game we have on our hands here, ladies and gents. I am completely thrilled and chuffed to bits. So I'm looking forward to more of this action coming your way. In the meantime, during the break, spread the word, guys. Get everybody watching, and we'll be back with more Urban Terror action in the form of none other than Tujunga. Not Beijing, Tujunga. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're just waiting for Team USA to ready up, and you know what's coming. It's Tujunga. I would say that Tujunga, on average, the distance of kills is a lot shorter than on Austria. So, well, thank you very much, Sir Lemming version 2. And also, I should say, thanks very much to Albert Schreif, who gave us the
Anyone need support?
Feskarn. Really appreciate all of the support, guys. I know that Akai's sub, I don't know, marathon of 1 month ago has expired. So we're now back to 42 subs rather than 83 or something like that. Anyway, I really appreciate all of the help. And we can finally say that all of your money, well, not all of your money, in fact, but a lot of your money will be going to the Nations Cup winners, in fact. Every month I'm now making a little bit of a dashboard. It's available for those on Patreon, but it's a dashboard with all of our income, all of our outgoing money, and, we at the moment have 100 euros in the prize pot for the Nations Cup. And after, once this month is finished, I'm sure that we will be able to add at least 50, maybe another 100. We'll see, depends on how generous you guys are, to be very honest. Anyway, for now though, let's get back to the game. Thanks very much for all of the support, guys. I really appreciate it. I can see you guys are really acting very nicely on Twitch chat, which is not always the case. Anyway, 20 more minutes of Urban Terror action coming your way right now. Let's hope that the Polish will win this, because then we have another 20 minutes. Anyway, here goes nothing. We're going to follow Cam here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait a second. Let's get those subs in. No, Bzegs. Sorry. Nice nade from Ibot. What a timing. And Bzegs will be slightly rage due to that. Ooh, thank you very much, XXCKXXX, for those 400 bits. Nice to see you're still involved in the community and watching Urban Terror during these hard times. Moscow is going to move into water, but Nishvidic has his number. So BRTK said that Splat will be out here on Tujunga, and that is in fact the case. I also asked him why. What? Well, it's a captain's decision because Kako is our water tank monster. So let's see how Kako does here.
Anyone need support?
Thanks very much, ADX. You guys are really, really nice. I'm going to focus on the game, guys, because I know that most of you are not here for the subs, even though I really appreciate them. Anyway, back to the game. We're all square, 1-1, and it's Bzegs here with the nades over at bridge. But BRTK throws a nade straight in the face of Moscow. Kitek. Oh, Bzegs. Oh, he does get put down with the Desert Eagle, and Tarquin is completely surrounded. Cheers, guys. Yes, I know, I shouldn't be half drunk. Anyway, well, the new computer would be very nice, Slazik, but there are more things that I would really like to put the money to, like a new Urban Zone website, so that it's not down so much of the time. Anyway, we'll have to see where we put our money to. Anyway, now back to the game, because Kitek is the first one down, and Kako is going to move towards Water Tank, where he supposedly is the monster, but at the moment the real monster here is Bzegs together with Team USA, who have just made it 2-0. Ooh, double nade there, and now Mustang is going to counter with a nade at his feet. I don't know why he didn't throw that nade. Well, obviously he didn't see anybody, but Would have been nice if he had thrown it. He would have stayed alive in that case. Sometimes it's better to follow your instincts. As we could see, XXIII is now moving in from behind. He flanked all the way down to 42%. Whereas Moscow staying alive here, XXIII, and obviously Moscow.
Anyone
has
need support?
more information. Oh, jeez. Blaze coming in with a gifted sub to RKQ. Good avoidance there from XXIII. Oh, that's why Moscow wasn't moving much. Oh. Well, yeah, Moscow had to really roll the dice there, had to choose one side, and he stayed, well, he didn't change whatsoever. Unfortunately, the gamble didn't pay off this time around, and it's the Polish who are in the lead for the second time on this map. And it seems like for the first time on this map, they will be leading by 2. Nice nade from Moscow, straight at the feet of Nishvidic. And it's BRTK and XXIII now. The ancients of urban terror. They have been around for such a long time. But I have to say that many of Team USA, well, if we would add all of their years in urban terror, I'm sure that we would be past 100. So let's listen to the Century Club. Oh, wait a second, that was...
One's lit.
Tank. Come tank.
One of them was lit.
Hotel? Who flagged now?
2 mid. What's going on? Should we time out?
Let's play one more round.
So, that's... I've never really heard that part, and I'm not going to listen into them when they are going to be in timeout, because obviously, well, that might be information that could be very influential in this game. But a tactical timeout might be coming in if the Polish win this round. At the moment, the Team USA has the upper hand since XXIII is dead. Nice try, BRTK, avoiding all of the bullets, but in the end you weren't good enough, and that means that Team USA is not going to go for a tactical timeout, and in fact now it's only 2 rounds the difference. I think it was USA that lost 3 rounds on the trot just before this. So an exchange of players, and at the moment the top fragger of Team USA already down. But what can Ryan do? Well, not much versus BRTK, but BRTK is down to 17%, so Bzegs here will clean... Oh no! Oh no! I thought Bzegs was going to clean up shop. I thought he had a lot more health. So once more we find just 2 players remaining, and both are a lot lower. We've got a little bit of a ring around the rosy here. Walking circles around each other. Urban Terror. We're Walking Simulator 2020. No sound whatsoever. These guys are just trolling each other a little bit. So once more, Kitech the first one to die here. Okay, all square. Oh, it's starting to get hot here. I don't know how the weather is in the rest of Europe, but here in the Netherlands we've had some beautiful weather. And I'm used to casting in the winter, guys. That's when the Nations Cup is supposed to happen. Anyway, for now let's focus on the game, because this is a blessing in disguise. Most of you expected that USA would win this with relative ease. Well, at the moment, it's looking like we might go to third and decider. If Team America doesn't all of a sudden turn it around, which they seem to be doing, in fact. Kitech still has 100%. No longer at all. Nicely done there by Ryan. Also known as Zizian, obviously. So many different nicknames these guys have had. But that's what happens when you're a dinosaur. Let's have a listen to Team Poland.
Mało.
Flaga jeden.
Nice.
Ja idę bridge'em i bot.
Bridge'a, plecy.
Nie żyje. Tam. Jeszcze jeden, bridge.
Może tank?
Hotel,
Tank,
flaga.
70 flaga. Nice.
Flaga. Tank ostatni.
Nice.
Nice.
Dobra.
That's not Polish, that's nice. And indeed, it was very nice. So USA no longer in the lead. They were leading for one round this whole game. And it's always the most upsetting when when you start giving away the lead towards the end of the game. Well, we're still halfway though, so let's wait and see. Mustang opening dead here, but a nice counter there with the Glock by Zizian. Oof. BRTK gets the kill, but Bzegs here brought back to 90%. Gets some information there as well, just by scoping it out. And, well, Bzegs not needed here. Zizian will go and clean up shop. So let's have a look at those scores. At the moment, Kako, the guy who was supposed to be the water tank monster, not showing that he's very good, to be honest. And I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm saying Splat might be just slightly better. Tarquin kills 2. And also did some damage to Kitech, who now has to fare alone versus 2 Americans. The Polish are giving away a lead here. They were leading by 3, and well, within 7 rounds, actually within 8 rounds, we find them trailing 2. Nice try here from Team USA to force the matter, but not working, to be honest. Ah, hello Frederust. Nice to see you in here. You want them to sub out the whole of Team Poland? Oh, that nade straight at the feet of BRTK. And now the Americans are going to push in. They are playing very steadily here. Give them one finger and they'll take your whole hand. And in this case, the finger is the opening kill. They are relentless. Oh no! See, that's just for baiting the opponents to push in. That was all in the tactics, guys. Don't worry. Ooh, I bought nearly headshotting Kako. Kako does tons of damage here to Mustang. Will get the kill in the end. But now it's Moscow versus Kako. Yeah, I think you were right there, Moscow. You did spot Kako. Let's have a listen.
Yep. What? Nice.
Good job.
How do you slide like that?
It's part of the game, mate. Seriously. But there is sliding and there is sliding, and Moscow Jones really making use of every little bit of impetus that his body has. Now with 6 minutes on the clock, we could have Poland already already exiting the tournament within now and 6 minutes. That would be a real shame, because to be honest, from my perspective, this game really deserves a third and decider. But the Polish need to earn it first. And this is not the way you earn it if you give away a lead. Ryan finds himself with a beneficial angle and he makes use of it. So, wow. Hats off to the Yanks here. Well, he has been spotted and he will be picked up in quick succession here by Kitech. Sloppy nades here from BRTK, but at least he has cleared out Hotel. Now he knows that there are still some people there in the angle at the bridge. Again, sloppy play and some frustration coming through on chat. Trying to bait the Polish out into the nade there, but not too successful. What is successful is that iBot has been taken down. Actually happening all over the map. Nicely done, BRTK. They couldn't afford to give this round away. Let's have another listen to the Americans. So
Yep, they're rushing.
Rush?
They're rushing.
Let's push mechanic. They have one guy waiting back in tunnels. Or cable.
We can waste time here. Let's win this round. Waste time.
2 corner. I could use a tap.
What? Where was he?
Camping.
Is tunnels probably.
Nading.
I'm watching mid.
You guys are open from mechanic. Yep, Kabul.
I'm dead.
Cam is low.
Pushing fence.
very well done there from BRTK, securing the kill and also doing tons of damage to the second opponent. Now can Ryan do what he does best, clutch, but unfortunately not. It will be 10-12 with 3 minutes, and well, we could hear the Americans talk about wasting time, and every single second that ticks away on this clock here is in favor of the Americans. They will try and get BRTK back to at least 50 or maybe 90%. But as you can see, their whole flank here is open to a counterattack from the Americans. And it's collapsing entirely. They're going to play slow here, or well, at least not force the issue. Nizhvidic does force the issue and make sure that it's going to be 10-13. That's better than wasting time, obviously. So now we have another 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. And an excellent nade from Mustang. Well, we've said it before and I'll say it again. Something with a nail in a coffin. And USA is just going to play slowly here. Make sure of this round. 4 rounds in just under 2 minutes. It's a tall order. That is unfortunate. Good opening damage here from Kitek, but where is the rest of his team? Force the issue. They're feeding themselves one at a time into the American defense. Well, that's it. That is it. Yeah, just bad team play, I would say, from the Polish. Feeding themselves one at a time into the American defensive play. It was to be expected that the Americans were going to play a bit more defensive while they were in the lead. But yeah, we can only really blame the Polish here for giving away the lead. And well, this means that they are going to be the first nation out of the playoffs here, which I think is really a big shame. Would have loved to see them go further, but yeah, such is life on once you've reached the playoffs. That means that USA will either face Belgium or Argentina. That match, as I mentioned before, is going to be played Tuesday. But France, Nordic, and Australia, Portugal is going to be played tomorrow, if my information is correct. Then again, my information might not be correct since the Urban Zone website is down. But keep an eye out on our socials as usual. Don't forget to hit that follow button as well if you're enjoying this game called Urban Terror. One thing's for sure, the Americans have enjoyed themselves. This is a great day at the park for them. And BRTK knows what's going to happen here. He's just going to make sure that this is the last round.
Blue team wins.
Well played, Team USA. One more round we will have. I see that we got the triple digit stream in. Thanks very much, guys, for joining us here. 108 viewers. Lovely. Brings me back to the olden days. Kitek now playing with the SR8. That is iBot. And still, blue team wins. A sound that we've heard too often here on Tujunga, but such is life now for the Polacks. GG, and unfortunately they are out. That means that, as I mentioned before, USA will move on to the semi-finals of Nations Cup number 13. Either Belgium or or Argentina will be waiting for them. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to bid you all a good night. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I certainly have. Thanks very much for all of the subscribers and donations of bits, etc. It's good to see the support for this game rising well, actually also the community is rising again. Like a phoenix, we've said before. I've enjoyed myself. That's also what I think is really important, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow's matches. Keep an eye out on facebook.com/UrbanZoneLeague. Our Discord channel is also at the bottom here, and that's it for this evening. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.